we're going to talk about today is something that's very, very, very dour. The Dragon Ball Super trailer just came out this week. Or last week.
Dude, I'm hype.
You are hyped?
It looks neat.
After seeing that shit show.
You know, okay. Okay, just real quick, for the Dragon Ball superhero trailer. Yes, there are some points that are bad. Aging down the villains from Bio Broly, I understand. But it's a new movie with a new type of art style. Just like how they did Broly. Everyone was wondering about Broly. Everyone was loving the Broly art style.
Yeah.
Even in the trailer. Some people are hating it for the Heroes trailer. It could be good. We don't know. We haven't seen the movie. So, yes, the trailer does give you weird, like, it's fucking whatever vibes. But you're not going to have a good judgment of it until after you watch it.
True. But objectively,
now,
okay.
I would love to hear Rose and Amanda's opinions on the trailer before Dennis gets to rant about it.
Okay.
So whichever one of you ladies want to go ahead.
Okay. I'll go first since I feel like mine is like a little bit more short compared to Drew's because I'm not really like hugely into Dragon Ball. I don't really know much about Dragon Ball, and I only really know about Dragon Ball because of Drew. Like we watched like GT together and a little bit of Super. But other than that, I'm not too familiar with like everything. And I love Pan, obviously, because, you know, I used to voice her and she's precious and I love her.
Valid as hell.
But yeah. And I don't know, like she just looks so cute in the new trailer, and I'm just excited to see what they do with her because we've never even seen her like in that like age gap, you know? So I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do.
I do have to agree with Amanda on Pan's character design for the movie. It's so fucking cute. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I love like that small like they're okay. Where am I going with my words? At the end of Z, it shows that age bracket where she's in. Like I don't know. We don't know how old she is. She's probably about 5 to 10, I believe, in superhero.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my guess.
She's 5.
Okay, so same
like
age
kind
as...
of the age Gohan was when Raditz came to Earth.
Yeah, so small child. But it looks it looks good so far from the small snippets I've seen. I will say, and this is going to be a controversial take, I like the 3D. I do.
I agree.
I like 3D models. I'm sorry. As much as 2D is like interesting to me, 3D models always seem more expressive sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this animation kind of reminds me of Spider-Verse.
Right.
But that's just it for me. So, do you have anything else you want to say to that, Rose?
That's all.
All right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Dennis, you may now pop off.
So, I don't have a problem with 3D animation in general. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think of Dragon Ball is, custom animation by hand, right? Like hand painted animation. Which is fine, a 2D animation. But to make such a leap out of nowhere for no particular reason, to go from the gorgeous art style they created for the Broly movie, because there was a lot of critique on how Dragon Ball Super looked, especially in the first few story arcs, the Battle of Gods arc. Also, the movie wasn't that particularly great looking. Then at the end of the Super, at the end of Super, it was fine. It wasn't spectacular. Then they came out with Broly. Broly was objectively beautiful. In some parts, it was super, super interesting to look at. The one part that I didn't like was the part where Goku and Vegeta had to fuse with Piccolo there, on the mountains or whatever. That was something that was so drawn, so artistically creative, so to speak. I don't know, so abstract that it didn't really made me happy watching that. That was very jarring in comparison to the other scenes that were, in Dragon Ball Super Broly. But in general, it looked so freaking good because it was consistent as hell. The best animators were on there. Now, one pro for having 3D animation is, my bad, is that it's consistent through and through, right? Because it's just one art style that's consistently the same all the way through, which is a good thing. Now, the other thing that I don't like is that they didn't show us anything. Like, that's fine. But don't do that for a trailer that's supposed to get people hyped, man. Like, they didn't show us any context to the story. They didn't show us any villain. They didn't show any real events going on. Just fucking snappy, scene by scene. Just nothing to go off, which is why I was super disappointed whenever that came out, and I was like, should we even still do a live stream covering this? Like, I don't feel like it's anything to hype over, besides the fact that I want to rant on the fact that they changed it to 3D animation, which is fine, but don't surprise us like that, Don't come out with a teaser trailer with Goku on like a white background where you can't even really see that it's a 3D animation, and now all of a sudden, if people don't know, then don't do it. Like, market it the right way. They didn't do that. Now, I watched Geekdom 101, which informed me of that fact. Now, he didn't even know if it's all the way through in 3D, but it is, apparently. But yeah, so I'm not really put off by the quality of it, because I liked the facial expression on Piccolo's face. I really think Pan is indeed very cute in this trailer, which is cool. And she's not like a fucking toddler. She's like 5 years old, 4 years old. That's fine. Maybe she can even fight some bad guys. The only thing I don't like is that it's again before Z, before the end of Z. It's not going after that part. Why? Why not just move on? Like, we've been at this point for like 5 years now, or 6. Like, why? It doesn't add any value to it. It just makes us more bitter to the fact that it's not moving on. Trunks and Goten are still fucking kids. Makes no sense, because at this point in the story, yeah.
The Trunks and Goten was actually a good point on this one. I don't think in this movie they're still kids, because they can't age up Pan and have those two still kids. Mm-hmm. And in the trailer, you sort of do see the villain. It's the guys in the suits. They're Red Ribbon.
Right. Oh, that I know. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just aged down from Bio Broly. That's basically all they look like. But
right.
We've seen the villains. We've seen the weird way that they're drawn. I actually have the trailer pulled up. That's kind of what I'm going based on.
Mm-hmm. What I know is that it's supposed to be like what I've heard. A little bit of a synopsis, kinda, is that the Red Ribbon Army is gonna take its revenge one more time on Goku, because all the way back, how Goku destroyed them. First it was Dr. Gero, and now it's or Gero for the elite Japanese fans, dub fans, sub fans, so to speak. Now it's some weird group of like people that are still active in like the Red Ribbon Army. But yeah, whatever. I mean, if they turn Broly bad again, like why even make him good, at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly in the first place?
I mean, going by the trailer, when you see Broly in there, they're on Beerus's world, so he's probably training.
They're training, yeah. But I mean, like, if that's if it's a rehash of Bio Broly,
I don't think they're gonna make Broly bad.
I really hope.
I hope so. it makes no sense either, like narratively, you know? Why make him good in the first place? You're negating the first movie that he appeared in that's actually canon if you fucking make him bad again, you know? It negates the whole process he went through.
Yeah, they're not going to make Broly bad again. They're going to make these weird superhero-looking characters, the two villains, and then by the end of it, those two characters are going to fuse in the next big bad, and then it's going to be like a three Saiyan versus that thing kind of thing. I'm calling it now. It's going to be Goku, Vegeta, and Broly all working together with a big beam struggle on these fused superhero things. And you know what? If I am correct, I am going to ride that shit for a year.
Of course you are.
You mean watch it over and over again, you mean?
No, I'm just going to be like, I fucking called it. Here's where I said it. Yeah. Here's the podcast I said it in.
But that's exactly what we are expecting. Let's hope they are actually going to impress us, you know? Like before...
I'm calling now Super Saiyan God Broly.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my lord. Okay. Oh, my Kami.
I would love to see that, to be quite honest.
Why?
I would love to not see him in green. I think he would look very dashing in red.
Absolutely.
Right. I agree to that, but why? Why does it always have to be? Why not just a strategic win, right? Why does it always have to be, I'm more powerful than you? Yeah, we know, you know?
It's always like, there's always someone stronger. It's always like that.
Yeah, but it's better the way they did it with, like, it's not cool if they do it this way, that they're just fighting and out of nowhere, they just get stronger and stronger and... You know, without any training or whatsoever.
Dude, you're telling me that's not just Dragon Ball?
No, because back in the day...
Look at the entire Tournament of Power, and you tell me
exactly,
3 times Goku uses Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly my point. That's why it's so shallow, right? Look back at, like, the Cell Saga. Look how much time they invested in actually getting stronger than Cell. And even then, it took Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 to actually defeat the motherfucker. Like, even Goku couldn't handle him. That fucking warp Kamehameha was a fucking lucky shot. Right?
Goku can't handle shit.
No. He can't even handle being a father. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey, no. If you said that, you would have launched a really heated debate with me on that.
Hashtag Piccolo is the real father of Gohan.
He can have 2 dads. He can have 2.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean...
Piccolo is best dad, and I will not hear a word against it.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, sure, Goku has his qualities, but he has, you know, negative qualities as well. That, you know, negatively impact Gohan.
Yeah.
Flaws. Hashtag flaws.
Flawed.
Hashtag father flaws. All right.
Oh, you're saying flaws.
Flaws.
I thought you were saying floss.
No,
I thought you were saying floss too, like dental
Flaws.
floss.
Oh my God.
I was like, what?
Flaws. Father flaws. All right. So, anything else? I just don't like the trailer. I hope it's good.
That's valid.
I really am. And I'm gonna scream as Vegeta in that fucking theater if people are laughing and enjoying themselves and I think it's shitty.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, shut the fuck up! This is not a good movie! Come on! Like, how many people would look? What?